Hello folks, you don't really get to see me much in these videos, but I've just been nominated for the Allotment Challenge question and answers. I'll just start off on Kevin Moore's 35. I've been gardening for about 4 years now. I've been gardening sort of most of my life with my dad, sort of going up when I was younger, doing bits and bobs with him and stuff, but it's only been since I moved to Stevenage that I've really taken on an allotment. Right, that's enough about that. Let's question one. What aspect do you like about your allotment? Well, I think it's just getting away from it all. You know, I've got family at home. Not married or nothing, but it's just, you come up here, it's peace, it's just peace and tranquility really. You know, you come up here, you can dawdle about, do what you like. Sometimes you come up here, don't really do much, you just mess about and have a few cups of coffee with my mate Alan. So yeah, that's about it for that one. Question two. What thing would you like to add most to your allotment? Well, I've been contemplating getting electric up here, because obviously we've got no electric. We've got running water with like water butts that get switched off during the winter. So I've got plenty of water, it's not a problem. It's got to be solar panels, just to get some electric up here, and then I could run heating and, you know, anything else. It's just trying to work out what sort of size I need. I've got 11 solar panels now that work out to about 110 watts, but it's too much, too many panels. So you can buy kits off of eBay for like 100 odd quid for a 100 watt solar panel kit. Then you just need the inverters and stuff, but what I need is about 1,000 watts a day, which is a lot. So yeah, solar panels. What do you dislike about your allotment? Oh, it's got to be the mess. I can't throw nothing away because I'm a hoarder basically. I know that if I throw it away, one day I come along and I go, oh, I need that bit, oh no, I've thrown it away. So that's not really good. So I basically keep everything, but I am trying to tidy up and trying to get things sort of sorted around the area and stuff. Yeah, just hoarding, lots of mess. Even my greenhouse in here is just messy. So yeah, it's just a mess. What is your least favourite task on the allotment? Believe it or not, it's digging. I hate digging, and you know it's probably stupid because, you know, 80% of you've got to dig. But if I can get away with reusing a rotavator, I will. I've got a lot of bindweed on my allotment, so I've got to dig that out this year, which I'm not looking forward to. Especially around my dahlia beds that I'm just starting to do. I've got to dig all that through and get all them bindweeds out. So yeah, it's digging. I've always hated digging. Even when I used to work on building sites and stuff like that, it's just the digging. Right, question 5. What is your favourite task on the allotment? I've got starting seeds off. Just love it. I'm too eager, far too eager. Like January, February, March, I'm starting all my seeds off, and it's just like when they come in, they're coming in too early, and I can't put them outside because the frost is still here. But I spoke to my dad Boxing Day, and he said you can start your tomatoes off. My grandpa used to start his off on Boxing Day, like start his onions off. So I've got a bit of room in the greenhouse here. Today I'm going to start some tomatoes off, and I'm going to start some cucumbers. So yeah, starting seeds off, just love it. You put them in there, you wait for them to germinate, and here they come. But another thing I do is I start too many off. Like I'll put a whole packet in, and I just start the whole packet. Next thing you know, I'm overflowed with everything. This year one thing I'll change is I'll do it sort of step by step, gradually, and just do little bits at a time. Right, question 6. How much time do you spend on the allotment per week? I wouldn't like to say, to be honest. I don't spend that awful lot of time. Like over this Christmas, I've probably been up here 2 or 3 times for a full day. If I get a little bit of time before work, I might pop up. With having a little at home, I don't really sort of get that much time, but this year it's going to have to change. You're going to have to, with doing dahlias, you've got to spend at least half an hour a day up here, which with my job, because I'm an IT engineer for Marks and Spencer's, so most of my work could be day, it could be night, it could be afternoon, it could vary sometimes. My girlfriend's going back to work as well, so I should get a little bit more time. Yeah, I mean in the winter I'm up here at snow, rain, wind, it don't bother me. You know, I've got a polytunnel, I've got a greenhouse, I can always do stuff in there. So yeah, it varies sometimes. What is your best ever purchase on the allotment? It's got to be the polytunnel. It cost me 85 quid. It's 19 foot long. I think it's 8 foot wide, 7 foot tall. It cost me 85 quid from eBay. I spoke to the bloke. He had it on there as a starting bid, and I said to him, how much do you want to buy it now? And he said, I'm not going to let it go cheap. I said, alright, no worries, what you selling it for? He said, I want 85 quid for it. I said, done, take it off, I'm coming to get it. So I went to pick it up. It had a brand new top cover, which they're more than 85 quid as it is. So brand new, never been used top cover, brand new hotspot tape, and all I've done is made all the wood framing up myself. I get all that from sort of everywhere, anywhere I can. If you see my other videos I've got, you see my polytunnel on there. I'll probably do a quick walk round after this. It's a bit windy outside, but I'll do a walk round after this just to show you everybody. So yeah, it's my polytunnel. What is your best ever yield? Got to be the first year I was started. I had that many cucumbers, I didn't know what to do with them. I must have had about 50 or 60 cucumbers just from off of these. I think I had about 8 plants growing, and they were in just I built a frame up on the allotment, and I just let them grow everywhere they wanted to, hanging them up by strings, and yeah, I had so many of them. Tomatoes, just everything. I had everything, and it was good. This year it weren't so good. So yeah, so my first year. What do you like? Sorry, what do you do when you're not in the garden? Well, because of my work, because I'm an IT engineer for Marks and Spencer's, it takes up quite a lot of my time. Doing double shifts, and you know, just so busy with work. You know, I can't turn the work down. We need the money, so when I'm not doing that, I'm spending time with my family, going out and spending more money trying to find garden stuff that's kicking about in the Poundland and the bargain buys and Wilco's, you know. So yeah, when I'm not up here, I'm working or with a family. Other than gardening, what other hobbies do you have? Well, I used to go fishing a lot. I used to go carp fishing, France, everywhere, just carp fishing. My biggest is like 34-pound carp, so I'm quite happy with that. I had to sell my tackle a few years ago because money was really short, we couldn't pay the bills, so I had to sell all my gear. But yeah, I do go from time to time because all my mates have still got fishing tackle that they can lend me, so I do that sometimes, but not a lot. I don't really have the time, you know, as much. If I wanted to, you know, I've had the choice to either have the allotment or go fishing, and to be honest, if I went fishing I'd go every other weekend, but I go all weekend, you know, and I wouldn't come back till the Sunday night, and that's not really good when you've got a family. It just wouldn't work out, to be honest. Right, that's all the questions done. We've got to nominate some people. I don't know if these have done it yet, but I want to nominate Mick Pulteney. I've seen he does quite a few videos. I want to see more of Mick. So Mick, if you're watching, jump on and do us a video. And Neil Coon, I want to see you do a video, mate, because I want to see all of your fertilisers and your additives that you've got. So yeah, do us a video. And Martin Butler at Retro Restore. I like his videos. I can't stop watching them. So if you're watching Martin, I'll drop you a message as well. But yeah, questions and answers time for everybody. Right, thanks for watching. Right, I'll give you a quick little run around of what I've got and what I'm doing right now. Let's get this camera off of here. Spin this round. Sorry for the dizziness. Right, these are my daffs. I've got a show coming up in March, which is just like daffodils and stuff like that. So I planted a load of daffs in there, and I've got some more down there. I bought this from, which is grit sand, and I've got, it's 5 kilos, and I got that from Poundland, which I'm quite happy with. I'm going to mix it up with some soil just for a bit of like aeration sort of stuff. These are my broad beans. I've always started mine off in pots. They are getting a little bit leggy, as you can see, but yeah, I've got to de-weed a bit of the garden out there, so I will be transferring them over. Looks like they're being eaten in here, but yeah, I'll get them outside soon. I like to start mine off inside because it gives them a good start. Just have a drink of my coffee. Oh, that's better. Right, I got this. I can't remember what they're called. Vita pods or something like that. They're called. They usually come with a heat mat, but I was kindly given this by Alan. He's a mate of mine on the plot, but I've just used it just to keep everything sort of, you know, keep a bit of cool going. I mean, I've got a gas heater down there, but it's now run out of gas, so I've got to go and get some more gas for it. What we got here is these ones at the back of Betty Black's. I've got these off of Joe Keeler. Don't know if you can see, but might be a bit of thrip coming there or something, I'm not quite sure. These ones in the corner here are Yorkshire Giants. It's still a bit wet, that's cool. So yeah, they're the Yorkshire Giants. They're going to need potting on soon, but not yet. These are me Kelsey onions. I planted a load of seeds in there that I got these from Mark Shepherd. So yeah, I'm happy with these. So they're all into there, which I'll show you in a second. In the bottom, I've just got some of them rainbow roses that you get off of eBay, just to give them a try, see what happens. And these are my PG onions. That some of them are ready now. They're getting up to the crook stage now. So yeah, I'm going to prick a few of them out today, get them repotted on, and hopefully we can get them going. Let's put this back on. Right, try and do this one-handed now. Right, without destroying everything, let's move this out of the way. Right, here's my Kelsey onions. There's a shortage this year of Kelseys, so what I was thinking about doing is just growing all these ones on. I'll keep the best ones for myself there, they will go in the polytunnel. The rest of them I will pot them on, but I should put them into my mate's cold frame, hopefully, if he'll let me, Alan. So I'll pot them on and keep them growing. Hopefully they go to seed for next year. because there's a big shortage of seeds at the moment. So I'll leave that off, I'm going to water them in a second. These are some tubers that I got off of Mark Shepherd, and they're just falling apart. I think they're just rotted through because they were left in the damp. I mean, some of them are just really, there's just nothing to them. But I'm going to keep them and just see if they shoot up anything. If they shoot anything, I'm okay. These ones are Oakwood Goldcrest, so I'll just see what happens to them. As you can see, it's just a mess in here, total mess. Right, these are some tubers that I got off of Ian Kitchen. Thanks very much, mate. I mean, they're fantastic. I didn't even expect to have like this much. So there's I've got a show in September that I do. There's a bloke there that always wins, so hopefully I've got a pretty good chance. And these are just the other ones that are in there, just in vermiculite that I'm just keeping dry. Right, this oh yeah, that's what. Give me 1 second and I'll come back to you. Right, back. Went to Wilkinson's, brought myself some, I got some money off my dad for Christmas, so I brought myself some wellies, because my other ones are busted, and they got some of these hooks. They're just like, stick onto windows with a little hook on. They were only like 50p, so I'm gonna give them a try. I brought some peppers. These are the peppers that I grow, so I'm going to start them off today. Swedes, just can't grow Swedes at all. So this is the third year now. Didn't grow any this year, but I'm going to grow these this year, next year, sorry, to try. Mrs. wants them, so I'm going to give them a go. And the Telegraph cucumbers, which I'm going to start off today. They're for my niece. I don't like cucumbers, so they're for my niece, so she can she loves cucumber. Right, I brought these dahlias from Wilkinson's. These are Pom Pom Nescio. Nice, it's a nice tuber. So gonna give that a go. And this is Pom Pom Snowflake, which is a nice white one. Same again, nice little tuber there. I've got some Swift seed potatoes. There's only 5 in there, so I'm going to start them off in the polytunnel today as well. Cactus Dura, and that's a really nice flower. I mean, these are only £1 each, so I'm not too bothered with. These are Pom Pom Natal, which is a nice one. I quite like these. See again, £1. This is one I brought yesterday. Was the semi-cactus purple gem, which is quite nice. This is just a decorative one, which is Mystery Day, which is quite a nice flower. And then I brought this 3 dahlia cactus mix, so whatever I get out of there, that was £2.50. So whatever I get out of that ones, I'm not really too worried about. I did see in one of these bags that they've started sprouting already. So, and I brought this from Poundland, Orchid Mister. It's just for spraying on sort of flowers and foliage, just to make it sort of, just gives it a boost, really, to be honest. I've never used it before. It was only £1, so I'm going to give it a go. With these tubers and stuff, I know I'm not going to get a decent flower. Well, you never know, but I've been told that I'm not going to get a decent enough flower to put into a show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these just for experimenting. I've got, like I said, I've got all my other tubers. These are these are for the shows. So that's all my tubers to cover the shows. But this lot I'm going to experiment with and have a little bit of fun with, try out different things, and you know, just see how it all goes. Also, I think it was with Mark Shepherd, I think it was. He was using these just the plastic glasses, but the clear ones. Now, I quite like the idea of that, because once you've planted, you can see the roots in the bottom, and you can see how well the roots are doing, and then you know when to pot them on, instead of having them in like one of these pots where you know you can only see them coming out the bottom, as where this one you can see what the roots are doing and how healthy the plant is and everything. So that's, oh yeah, also I brought a flower calendar, so yeah, that would just do. I can jot some stuff down in there when I've planted and all that sort of thing. Right, it's a bit windy outside, so I'll just take you on a little tour round. Hopefully you can still hear me. So as I was saying before, it's just the mess. There's loads of it. I mean, I've got to cut all my trees back, so get all my trees cut back, and I've got to see it's just mess down here, and all my compost that's in this bin here has got to come out, and all of that there has got to go over. For those of you who do compost and that, I'll just throw everything in. I don't care what it is, it all goes in. Anything. Right, got some rhubarb started. So it's a bit early, but with all this mild weather that we're having, it's just gone crazy, isn't it? So right, here's my dahlia beds. Not quite finished yet. I don't know if you can see this blue string. So you got a 4-foot bed, then a foot walkway, then an 18-inch bed, foot walkway, and then another 4-foot bed. I should get about 80 dahlias in here. What I'm planning to do is put all my tubers in the 18-inch bed, and then both 4-foot sides will have all the cuttings, because that's where you get your best flowers from, the cuttings. So but I'll be doing videos of me taking cuttings and all sorts. So right, come round. I've just got a few Savoy cabbages growing there and some red cabbage, but I'm not bothered about them, they can just come out. Here is going to be carrot boxes. I'm going to have one here which is going to grow out. These are for long carrots, and then one on this side. So if I can get in here, it's a bit rammed at the moment. Right, so these are the boards that I've been doing. These are for doing the sides. All I've got to do is paint the sides. I might get around to doing that today. But them 2 beds down the bottom there are going to have the potatoes in. There's the kohlrabi, look, still going. New foliage coming on the top. Let's see if I can get around to it for you. It's like a trip hazard in here, health and safety. So yeah, as you can see, it's just new foliage every time, and it's massive, to be honest. I don't know what sort of weight it is. It's got little sort of, I think they're little babies growing off the side of it, which is good really, because it's just extra growth and stuff. But I mean, they just keep falling off, which are getting rid of the crap ones. I've got a pH tester in here, which is, it's about 7, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I was doing these boards the other day, and I span one round to turn it round, and ended up puncturing a hole in the roof. So I've got to buy some tape off of eBay. Seems to be alright, that tape seems to be holding it. I'll get some tape off of eBay and get that taped up. But yeah, I mean, I've got a carrot bed that's going to be over there, and I've got one up the top there as well. All these beds along here are going to be filled with manure and then topped off with soil. They're going to be for me giant onions. This side, just not sure. I've got loads of stuff to plant. Long runner beans. I've got big Zac tomatoes. I might get a couple of big Zacs in here, maybe. Got to try and beat this record. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep this one going. So I know the record for this one's £96. So we shall see. Probably won't reach nowhere near that, but it's got to be worth a go, hasn't it? Right. Right. So this is all the messy area. This is all going to get netted in. So that cage there, that's all coming out. There's a tree. That tree there, it's got peach leaf curl. I chopped it off, like chopped all the top off, and then that's the new growth that's coming on it. I don't know if you can probably see that, but so that's all the new growth that's coming off of it. Yeah, you can just see that branch there. That's the new branch that's come off of it. But I'm going to chop that off at the bottom, and then this is all going to be raised, netted. Hopefully I'll get some dahlias in pots in here, and I'm going to line all the floor, bark it all, have some raised strawberry beds and stuff. Right, this is a comfrey bed, so it's all been manured over already. This is just a redundant bed. I think this is where I'm going to put them other dahlias in there. Some spring cabbages, not doing so well, but I've had one of them already, a bit early. Here's my bed all dug over ready. All it needs now is manuring and then rutivating over. That's going to be for my pumpkin next year, which I've got some bigger seeds from Mark to try, so hopefully they'll be flying. Planted some garlic. I've got some elephant garlic planted sort of in there, but they're not even come up yet, so I'm not quite sure. But these are just normal garlic that I planted. So yeah, they're doing all right. Getting a bit battered by the wind, but they're doing all right.